This is the machine in action, VERA, Vision Electronic Recording Apparatus, VERA. I'm just going to ask Dr. Axon to stop the machine for a moment and give us some idea how it works.
Well, until recently, the only method of recording television pictures has been to photograph them from a television tube using special cameras. This is the film, which most people will be familiar with. After it's been processed and you hold it up to the light, you can see the separate pictures along its length. The machine we have here doesn't use a photographic process at all. Viewers will know that the pictures they get on their television screen are built up from a series of electronic impulses which are coming from the television camera. Our machine records these impulses on magnetic tape, and it's able to reproduce them again at any time afterwards.
What are the advantages of pictures on tape over pictures on film?
Well, as you know, photographic film has to be processed. This takes time and costs money, and if the operation is done in a hurry, as you know in news operations, there's liable to be some loss of picture quality. With this machine, we get a good quality recording which requires no processing, and it is immediately available for replaying after we have rewound the machine and started it again.
Do you have to use a special type of tape?
No, the tape is much the same as is used for sound recording, only because the television signal is much more complicated, the tape must be wider and we use more of it. We can erase the tape and record another picture when we've finished the recording we had on it.
What sort of problems have you had to solve?
Well, the range of frequencies we have to record is some 200 times as great as that which we have to record in sound recording. This has meant that we have to develop special recording and reproducing heads to deal with this frequency range. Another problem is to keep the tape speed constant with very great accuracy. And thirdly, we had to develop a system which would not be affected by the sort of surface imperfections which we get in all magnetic tapes.
I wonder if you could explain this on the machine itself.
Yes, of course. Well, there is the spool which is supplying tape, which passes over these wheels, down past the recording head there, past the reproducing head here, and is then wound up again on this wheel. The electronic impulses are recorded by that head, and they are immediately available to be looked at by this head just a fraction of a second later. There is the erasing head, which enables us to erase the program we have put on the tape before and record again using, of course, this recording head.
Well, now we've seen how the tape goes through the machine. Could we now see what sort of pictures it reproduces?
Yes, well, now that the machine has started, we can actually see what's going on these two monitors. This monitor is showing the picture which is being transmitted at this time. And on this monitor here, we see the picture as it comes from the machine. Although these two pictures may look the same, they are in fact separated in time. This one is about a 25th of a second behind this one.
Well, we've seen that you can monitor the pictures immediately, but how long does it take to reproduce the pictures again?
Well, first of all, we have to rewind the tape. We have actually put the tape in a condition here for rewinding, and we start to rewind by pressing this switch. Now, this rewinding process takes something less than half the time we took to record. And when we have rewound and have threaded the tape again past the head system and started the machine, then our pictures are available immediately.
How long were you working on VERA?
Well, we've been doing serious experiments for about 5 years. And on this particular design, we started about 2 years ago. We've had a central team of about 5 engineers who, of course, have been supported by drawing offices and workshops and all the services which are required to enable this sort of thing to be produced.
Well, when this machine is rewound, the tape's rewound, perhaps we can see the picture we recorded a moment ago.
Yes, when it's rewound, I'll ask someone to thread it and start it again.